Buddha Buddha Gosatera. So Buddha Gosatera, and there are numerous commentaries to Pali Canon. So we discussed last previous week about what are the commentaries in Buddhism in Pali Canon. So today we going to discuss about talk about Sihala Katha. Sihala Katha, actually Sihala Katha means Sihala means Sri Lanka. Attakatha means commentaries. So in Sinhala, after came Buddhism to Sri Lanka, there were numerous commentaries in Sri Lanka. So in my prescribed text, so there is a topic called Sihala Katha. So you can understand what are the Sihalatta Katha, and I'm going to talk about Sihalatta Katha. And Sihalatta Katha means especially Sri Lankan authors has written in Sinhala Attakatha, Sinhala Attakatha, Sinhala commentaries to understanding Sri Lankan peoples what are the Lord Buddha's teachings. So what are the Lord Buddha's teaching? So according to this paragraph, I am going to discuss about this in an investigation of the Sinhalese generally. Sinhalese generally a subject that deserved our special attention is Helatua. Helatua. Actually, Helatua is, I think you don't know what are the, there is no, it is not an English word. Helatua means, Hela means Sri Lanka. Atua means commentary. So, there is a similar word called Sihalattakatha and Helatua. Helatua is a similar for Sihalattakatha. So, you can understand what are the Sihalattakatha and what are the, there is not different. Helatua means Sihalattakatha. That means Sinhala Sri Lankan commentaries. So, especially attention is of Helatua. The ancient Sinhalese scripture family with a long history begins with the collection of scriptures known as Helatua. And you can understand what are the our and Sri Lankan ancient uh, people, Sri Lankan ancient people who wrote Helatua for the ancient Sinhala scriptures. Family with a long history begins with the collection of scriptures known as Helatua. Helatua means Sihalattakatha. Based on the information we have received about these books, it can be concluded that the Sinhalese wrote books even as far back as the 3rd century BC. 3rd century BC. And it is also determined that at that time, Sinhala was a major language capable of explanting the deep parts of Buddhist doctrines. So there was a problem in Sri Lanka. What are the deepest meaning in Pali Canon? Some words, some deepest Pali Canon words. So now I'm going to describe. Unfortunately, none of these Helatua books are available today. And actually, ancient Sri Lanka, there wasn't papers. There wasn't papers. So some monks wrote their own words on like papers, like Puskolapot. Puskolapot means I will show you one day what are the Puskolapot. It is a long, uh, long book. It was written on old leaves, leaves and trees leaves. So it was no, it actually ancient Sri Lanka. Then some of them was disappeared and can't find out the Sri Lankan ancient heritages. So and that obtained to know the significance of Helatua. Unfortunately, none of these Helatua books are available today. It can't available today. Some was destroyed. Apart from that, there are few evidence that appeared into the 13th century after Christ. The last time we hear about these books is from the commentary books called Sarat Dipani, written in Polonnaru period. Actually, Polonnaru is a kingdom in ancient Sri Lanka. Polonnaru. Polonnaru was an ancient kingdom. Polonnaru was an ancient kingdom in Sri Lanka. So there were many kingdoms in Sri Lanka, ancient kingdoms, Anuradhapura and Polonnaru. If you go to Sri Lanka, you can see Anuradhapura and Polonnaru's many Buddha statues and old temples. You can see. I think the Keiko Yamada-san, Mamoru-san, and Hiroku-san. Have you been to Sri Lanka? Have
Yes.
you been to Sri Lanka?
Yes.
Yes, I've
Okay.
been to Sri Lanka many times.
Okay. Have you been to Polonnaruwa?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, Polonnaruwa was an ancient kingdom in Sri Lanka. Yes, you can understand clearly because you have been to Sri Lanka. Mr. Rahul, and how about you? Have you been visit to Sri Lanka?
No, we
No,
didn't.
no, 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 no.
There.
Okay, okay. And if you go to Sri Lanka, and if you will go to Sri Lanka, you can see ancient city called Polonnaru. There were kingdom. There was a kingdom in Polonnaru. So yes, Polonnaru means an ancient city in Sri Lanka. So the commentary book called Saratha Deepan, written in Polonnaru period. Saratha Deepani, I have mentioned before last week. I think I have mentioned what are the commentaries in Theravada Buddhism. So Saratha Deepani was written in Polonnaru period in ancient Sri Lanka. Therefore, it is possible to think that Heltua become in the same century. So how do we get information about Heltua? Several Pali and Sinhalese books written before the 13th century, especially the commentaries of attakatha Buddha Gosamak. Attakatha means author of commentaries. Attakatha author of commentaries, Buddha Gosa monk. Yeah, Buddha Gosa monk is the most famous commentary monk in Sri Lanka. Not only Sri Lanka, in Buddhist, even in Buddhist countries. Mention this Helatua here and there. Comments are quoted from them. Actually, the Buddha Gosatero came to Sri Lanka for translate Sri Lankan Helatua to Pali. Helatua. So the Buddha Gosatero who visited to Sri Lanka to translate Sri Lankan Buddhism. Sri Lankan Buddhism means actually including Sri Lankan ancient books such as commentaries also. Information about the collections of books is limited to the places where they are mentioned in other books. One of the discussing features of Indian scholarship is lexicography. 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 Vyakyana. Vyakyana means it's a Pali word. Vyakyana means it's a meanings of grammar. Vyakyana. Vyakyana. Yes, this Vyakyana. Vyakyana means grammar. Grammar is essential to the sutra. Actually, Vyakyana means it is an old um, word. Vyakyana. Actually, it means grammar. Is essential to the sutra Sutra Shastra system, and which is maintained through our memory, extracting the essential of any idea and summarizing in a few words for ease of remembering. In order to understand in detail what is being to say in the sutra, it is necessary to provide vritti. Vritti means, yeah, vritti means actually reasonable stories. What are the stories connected with them? What are the incidents? Actually, not stories. That means vritti means incidents. Incidents. Yeah, provide some incidents make commentary stories. When the profession is not enough, critic is also provided for it. It is customary to provide notes to explain the meaning of more obscure words. Apart from this, when there is a room to interpret certain facts formula in the original book in different ways, it's original books to different ways it has gone to describe. It also provides the opportunity for the creation of many commentaries with different interpretations of the meaning by different schools of thought. In this way, a generation of treatise based on one main book is a wonderful thing in Indian literature. So when Mihindu Mahatero brought Buddhism to Sri Lanka, everyone know, no? Everyone know that the incident Mahindu Mahatero. Discuss about Sinhala Atuas. And next day we will discuss about Seka Sutta. I'm sorry for all of you because today is really busy, and thank for all of you to participate. And if you have a time, please read about this my paragraph. This two part. This is a part one, and next day I will give you part two about Sinhalese attakatha and Seka Sutta. We will discuss about Seka Sutta, and thank for all of you, Mrs. Keiko Sang and Mamoru Sang, Hiroku Sang, and in Rahul
Yeah.
and
And
all of you. God bless you, and we will meet on again. Thank you very
okay.
much.
Okay. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much, Bante.
Okay.